Hi guys, I want to take you through a simple way of getting number of days between a certain date and today's date. Therefore, we just create a simple database. Just go to table design, then we create a customer ID. You can just have a customer ID. Then this one can be auto number and primary key. Then we have the customer name. Then the date the customer did his or her first buying. Therefore, date joined. You can just have date joined that way. Therefore, just then have this one as date and time. Then we save our table. We can save our table as a number of, that is number of days. We want to see the number of days this customer of ours has been our customer. Therefore, that is from the first date. So we just go to create, then we go to query design. Therefore, I have my table here. Then I just need to double click this, then cross that one. Therefore, I then put the customer name, the customer ID, customer name, and the date joined. Therefore, later on, I will feed the date joined, and then we shall see how the calculations is done. Therefore, basically, the calculation is done by use of date function. Therefore, I just needed to see number, that is number of days. Say number of days. Therefore, I need to put a full colon here. Therefore, I put a full colon. Then I put the date function. That is, this one will produce today's date. That is date, open the bracket, date, close the bracket. Then you subtract the field, that is date joined. Therefore, that is how that one is done. Therefore, this is the function that will be used to do that. Therefore, date, today's date minus date joined. That one will give the number of days. Therefore, for instance, now if I save that one, if I just call it number of days, that is for this customer. I'm a customer. Then I click on OK. Therefore, now I will cross this one and then just go to number of days here. If I can just feed several customers, you can have Paris Mudhoni. Then you can have Don Ichai. You can have Belinda. You can also have somebody like Joyce. You can also have somebody like Peter. Then, after having these customers of ours here, we can have the date joined. Like for example, we can just have our dates like this joined on 1st of October, that is November 2000. Then this one joined 2nd of February 2009. Then this one joined 12/2020. Then this one joined 12/2019. Then this one joined on 1st of August 2021. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. Therefore, now we just go and open our query. Therefore, just go. Just a moment. Yes. Just go and open our query. Therefore, I realize that, ladies and gentlemen, the computer, that is the Microsoft Access engine, has been in a position to use the function to calculate the number of days that this people, or this guy here, for example, has been our customer, and also how these guys have been our customers, how many days. Therefore, that's how you accomplish that. If you can just right click here and then go to this point, and then you can see the function that I have used. Therefore, this is how you accomplish that, ladies and gentlemen. Just take today's date minus date joined, and then you'll be in a position to get the number of days you wish to have. Therefore, in my next session, I will be doing age, that is actual age calculator from date of birth. Therefore, I will have date of birth, and then I take a certain day's date, then I can be in a position to accurately find the age. Therefore, next method, ladies and gentlemen, that you can utilize here, you can use the DATEDIFF function. Therefore, you can also use the DATEDIFF function here. Therefore, this is method 1. Method number 2, we can now have number of days. Therefore, this one, number of days. Therefore, here I can just put a full colon, then we type our function DATEDIFF. That is DATEDIFF. We have DATEDIFF. Therefore, our DATEDIFF function, diff function that way, then you open the bracket, you have quotes, therefore you have our double quotes here, our double quotes, then we have D, that is for days, then we have comma, you enter the field. The first field is, we are subtracting the field date joined, therefore we have our date joined, then we put a comma, then the date function, that way, then you close the bracket. Therefore, we tick this, we want this to show this. Therefore, this is the second way of doing it, ladies and gentlemen, by use of DATEDIFF. Then from there we can just go to this point query design, then run our query. Therefore, there we are. You realize that we have gotten the same answer by using the two methods. Therefore, basically, you can just right click, then go to design view, then you can be in a position to see my two methods of getting number of days. Therefore, this is exactly what I wanted us to accomplish. This is our functions. Therefore, thank you very much for watching, ladies and gentlemen. You can get copies of free downloads from my website. The address is just below this video. And also remember to watch the next session. The next session I will be taking you through how to calculate age from date of birth in Microsoft Access and also in Microsoft Excel without using DATEDIFF function. Thank you.